Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Prettychoice and you're welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. If you're my old and returning subscriber, thank you for watching me, thank you for supporting me. If today is your first time you come across my video, you're highly welcome. Kindly click the red button down below and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about pulling the race card, a video that has gone viral all over TikTok. So I came across this video and I decided to share with you guys. So guys, a lot of people have been reacting over this video. So I don't want to reveal more details about this video, so I will just leave you guys to enjoy the show. And don't forget, let me know what you think by dropping down your comment below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep watching me, keep supporting your girl. Without further review, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.
Good morning, good people. This is a message for those of you out there who ask the question, why is everything about race? Or say things like, oh, they're pulling the race card again. There is no such thing as the race card. There is, however, white supremacy. And I don't think we talk enough about the fact that white supremacy doesn't just hurt the melanated. White supremacy also hurts white folks. Imagine moving through the world feeling entitled to everything, to spaces, to jobs, to opportunities, to wealth, to power. Imagine living in a world where you don't think you have to earn anything. And then that world that you're living in turns around and proves to you that you're absolutely right. That your whiteness is so valuable that you don't have to work as hard as the rest of us just to scratch and survive. So white supremacy ain't just hurting my melanated black ass. It's hurting you too.
Able to make a life for themselves. Why can't Black Americans seem to do this?
Hey guys, I'm going to post a list of all the things she listed on her video, and I'm going to ask you to pull the race card. Please pick one subject and make a 3-minute video on your page. I'm challenging you all guys to do this and educate somebody what happened. You don't have to be a person of color to do that. Anybody who hears my voice or watches this video, educate people. The truth. Don't make up something. The truth about all these things that were done to melanated people like me back in the day to make sure we never got ahead. Even the things the government did, like giving $10,000 houses to white folks and not allowing us to have the same, although we went to the same war, fought the same war, died at the same war, lost arms and legs at the same war. Came back trying to live in society in the same war, in a society that didn't even want us. A society that treated us like trash. Couldn't even get a decent home. So the developments, if you give loans to black people, we won't give you a loan. And that was the government that did that. So if a white person got a $10,000 home that's now worth $350,000, who has the wealth? Who has the wealth? Not us. Okay? So, please pick one of these subjects, make a 3-minute video, and educate your followers. Educate your followers. And people say, why are you drilling this and drilling that into us? They drill slave movies into us. They drill slave movies into us on television. They drill gangster movies into us. They drill this stuff, Scarface and Al Capone and all this stuff into our neighborhoods. And the rap game and disrespecting women, disrespecting each other, killing each other for a corner that you don't even pay taxes on. Okay? So educate our people in our past so our future can change. Because the reason they've fallen is because Because they don't have nothing to stand on. And they just walking and falling. One step, fall. They ain't got nothing to stand on and walk on. Give them something to walk on.
Ma'am, how are you using tools of white supremacy right now? You're saying pulling the race card. That is embarrassing. And the irony is that people used to tell me all the time when I was younger, oh, you want to be white. You always try to be white. And no, I love being black. This is some self-hate stuff. That is self-hate. You're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting yourself. Because every time you say something like that, you make it easier for someone to overlook you or overlook something you're going through. As a black woman, you will never stop being a black woman. No matter how many white men you date, no matter how much white supremacist rhetoric you spew, you will always be an... And your alarm will definitely go off at the worst possible time. When you're real comfortable around all those white people who love you so much because you're not problematic. It's all good until, something goes missing. And then your hot white boyfriend's grandmother calls the police on you. Then what are you going to do? Wake up, Nick. But you'll find out. You'll find out. I just hope it's not under horrible circumstances, because usually when people like you find out, it is. You're usually stopped by the cops. You usually get subpar healthcare and you almost die. Those are the kind of things that happen to you. That's the kind of stuff that I'm trying to prevent by speaking out about it. But you're speaking up against it, so obviously you want it to happen to you. Good luck. I'll stop pulling the race card.
Y'all love to try to use this line to gaslight black people, talking about the implicit bias that we face as black people. It's hilarious to me. At the end of the day, if we wasn't so heavily discriminated against, we wouldn't have a race card to pull.
Correct me if I'm wrong, mate. Correct me if I'm wrong. People like you troll my page because you want a bit of attention. And yeah, you are racist. Deep down, you are. Your parents are probably like that. That's why they don't tell you off for doing these things.
Rude.
It's because the dude is scared of criticism. Like, it's one thing to say that you're just not happy with the critiques that you're getting. But it's another thing to say that people are going at you or people have vendetta against you because you are black. Especially when the people that are critiquing his series, I'm not even one of the people that critique the series, but the people that he's beefing with are also black. So, it just doesn't make sense to me that he's getting so soft about this. He's a pro-black person. He's trying to make a comic for black people, for black children, for the black community, right? But when that same community critiques something that you made for them, you're just going to sweep it under the rug, block them? That's soft as hell. If anything, you're doing a disservice by silencing your audience. That's fucked up in general. Again, I don't have anything against the guy, but the dude's just acting like a petty bitch right now. I can't even lie to you.
Okay, so I wanted to address this comment right here. Had to pull the race card because you knew you were wrong. Who was wrong? Who was wrong? All she was doing was swimming. She does her swimming exercises there all the time. And she sings. I don't see what now I would feel that he pulled a race card by saying, oh, he had to get a heroin addict out of there last week or whatever he said. But it's sir, what color was the heroin addict? What was that? You said that to say what? See, sometimes ignorance is best kept to yourself. But I digress. So, with that being said, Auntie Gina, we call her Auntie Gina. Everybody that is in the community, we call her Auntie Gina or saying Gina. She is an open book. And if you want to know more about the story, my best bet to you is to go follow her on her Instagram page. If you watch the video, you will see her Instagram page on the bottom there. And I mean, it happened this morning. And me and everybody else was telling her that she needs to go to the hospital to get a report, from the hospital, because she did say that her wrist was hurt and she had to put ice on it. She couldn't go, like I said, because she's 61. She's taking care of her 81-year-old mother, so she was waiting for her son to come to take her to the hospital. But she does have a police report for that event, and the police do want to file charges against him for theft because he had took her phone out of her hand. It's just crazy because it's like, just imagine if you lived in other countries, you would be going to jail. Like, if you lived in Japan, just for talking bad about somebody, okay, that automatic defamation of character, whatever it's called. Okay, so tread lightly, be thankful what you have. Like, come on, we are in this together. Okay, we are in this world, America, together. Because at the end of the day, in Judgment Day, guess what? They ain't gonna care what color you are. Okay, because you're still gonna get judged the same way.
Okay, so all in all, that last video, most of the responses were quite positive, except for this pathetic little nobody. Yet again, another one with absolutely nothing on his profile, and you want to come at me. I've lived in this country for 54 years, and for 54 years I have been judged on the color of this skin. So yes, if you want me to play a race card, I will play a race card all day long, because you see this before you see me. Okay, that's how it is.
I'm so tired of y'all acting like we stupid. Like, lady, him assuming that I was on Section 8 because I'm black. What do you mean, a race card? That's facts. Most racist people think that all black people live off of welfare on Section 8 with a bunch of badass kids running around here and ain't no daddy. So yes, I didn't pull the race card. He pulled the race card. And whatever rock it is that you are under, ma'am, I suggest you crawl yourself out of it. Ain't nobody trying to pull the race card. This is what's happening in our world. And until you walk in my shoes as a black woman, you don't have the right to tell me that I'm pulling any kind of race card.
They don't deserve grace. Why, Amber? Because they're black? Because they're trying to pull the race card? I just want you to hear how that sounds out loud. Also, I never said they deserved grace from like you. I said they deserve to give themselves some grace. They don't deserve grace. Why, Amber? Because they're black?
Alright, so I'm just kind of venting it on this one, but something happened at work today that I have never actually experienced, and needless to say, it boiled me up pretty good. So, long story short, so I work for Subaru in the parts department, and we've got a worker who literally does nothing. He shows up late for work, hour to 2 hours late on a daily basis. His job is to, same thing exactly as me, pull tickets, make sure that they're getting our orders done and put on shelves for them to be picked up and sent out. Helping with the phone calls, helping with the front counter whenever customers come in to buy parts, putting stuff away, everything. He comes in, all he does is pick tickets. He can barely even do that. So I get to work today, and now keep in mind, we've been talking about getting rid of him for the last 5 months, and nothing's been done about it. And we got people at Subaru and at Audi Volkswagen that are all complaining about this guy. You know, it's putting a lot of extra work on everybody else. which fine, normally every workplace has that person, but what this kid decided to start doing is a whole new level of disrespect. Apparently he's been going around talking mad shit. Apparently I'm just some stupid white guy who doesn't do jack shit, who doesn't do any work, but yet here I am coming in early on all of my shifts. I stay late all of my shifts. I take short lunches just about every shift. I run tickets, I run phone calls, I run front counter, I run back counter with the techs, I run stock orders, I run freight. I literally do everything. I'm putting stuff away, and I'm having no problems doing any of it. It's part of my job. But yet, I'm some stupid white guy who doesn't do shit. Now, if you want to bitch and moan and complain about me, fine, I don't really give a fuck. But the thing that's getting me, why do you gotta pull the race card, dude? Why? Why is that necessary? Why do you gotta be like this stupid white guy? What does that have to do with anything? He's been getting bitched out a lot because he hasn't been doing his work, and we keep telling him if he doesn't start doing shit, he's gonna get fired. And that, to him, comes off as racist. He is black, but race has nothing to do with any of it. So why pull that card? Just because you're getting bitched out for not doing your work? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, see, that don't work here. You just lost all your privileges. Bye-bye.
Oh, you meant black people? You meant black. Next time, be racist with your chest. Because